Star performers like this one have endeared themselves to the hearts of baseball fans all over the country. Star performers like this one have endeared themselves to the hearts of Kresge customers all over the country.
Yes, I represent all the Kresge people. People who are doing a good job in their particular Kresge store. I'm also part of the Kresge store team, a happy team that works together to serve its many customers. I call it a team because just as it takes teamwork to win ball games, it takes teamwork to win customers.
You're so right. The Kresge team is a group of fine people, all working together to give customers what they expect from the store. Over the years, people have come to know and appreciate the tradition of all Kresge stores. And that tradition is Kresge friendly service. Kresge's reputation is built on friendly service. And everyone who joins a store team is thoroughly trained to know what it means and how to give it. When your initial training period is over, you will be able to step right in and give the kind of friendly service that'll pay off for your customers, for Kresge, and most of all, for you. Kresge service means many things. It means your department looks its best all day. Your counters are well stocked and have the neat, friendly appeal that you'd expect as a customer. It means that when you're at the checkout counter, you see to it that customers get pleasant, courteous attention, sincere attention that makes them like Kresge's and want to come back again. It means that Kresge's is your store and that you're proud of it and of your job on the team. A kind of pride that shows in your manner, your willingness to do your part, to make your store tops in every respect. You'll find those on your team who've been with Kresge a long time. They like their work because they like working with people. They've found that working with people is one of the most interesting jobs a person can have. Our star performer is such a person. Through working with people, she's developed a personal charm. In fact, she does it with charm, a personal charm built on two fine qualities. She's dependable and she's helpful. Her charm shows through in many ways. For example, she's on the job in plenty of time to get ready to receive her customers. She takes time to say hello to the new girl, to make her feel at home, maybe even make a date for lunch. She always looks her best. She takes pride in her appearance, is neat, well-groomed. Her clothes are well cared for. And she's interested in the whole store. She makes it her business to know about special sales and promotions so she can answer customers' questions intelligently. She takes special pride in the appearance of her section, the part of the store she's responsible for. She thinks of it as her own store, sees what needs to be done, and does it. She's interested in her merchandise, finds out what everything's used for, how it works, so she can help customers by answering their questions. She has a sense of responsibility. She lets the service supervisor know when she leaves her section, so there'll be someone to keep an eye on her customers while she's gone. Yes, she does it with charm. Now, let's talk about her second quality. She's helpful. And being helpful can be so important. For example, she keeps her eyes open for customers who look as though they might need help and answers their questions. Even when she's busy with important jobs in her section, she remembers that customers come first. That's why when she hears the call bell, she knows a customer is asking for help. So she stops what she's doing and answers the bell immediately. This is Kresge friendly service. Of course, if she's busy with another customer, she sees to it that someone else answers the call. She's always glad to help other departments. She remembers it's all her store. When customers ask her about something in another section, she takes a moment to answer their questions pleasantly. For instance,
Yes, we carry infants' wear. It's over there in the corner at counter number.
another way she helps her store team, She makes sure customers are fair to her store. She's on the watch for customers who act suspiciously. She's tactful so as not to offend the customer if she's mistaken. For instance,
I'll get someone to help you. Number 8, please.
as a member of a Kresge team, she knows that she only has to call the department number to get help when she needs it. Just as the team depends on her, she depends on the team. The store manager or assistant manager or the service supervisor is always on call to make sure all customers who need help are getting it, to help in emergencies, to take care of complaints, to answer questions, because all the members of a Kresge store team are interested in helping one another. So you see that it's simply a matter of personal charm, a way of thinking. You're proud of your store, your job, and yourself. It's a way of working, showing that you like people by giving them friendly service, the Kresge way. Yes, you do it with charm. You are dependable, on the job when needed, pleasant, neat. You are helpful, keeping your eyes open for customers who need help and helping them. Knowing what Kresge friendly service means and putting this knowledge to work will make you a star performer, one of the most valuable members of your team at Kresge's.
"21 symbols of American solidarity, 21 republics firmly consolidated to make up our Western Hemisphere." These folks dropped in to call on their Latin American neighbors, and they didn't leave New York to do it. 78,000 in one day, 300,000 in a week, almost 1 million in the 3 short weeks the fair was open. They saw a portion of Latin America transferred to Herald Square. In the fair, they found themselves in a new world, miles below the Rio Grande. A world of color and friendly warmth and music. A world of new products for the markets of the United States. They saw fine buildings, a copy of the new art gallery in Caracas, Venezuela, hundreds of paintings and sculptures, the work of Latin American artists selected by their governments. The Temple of Jewels. This reproduction of the famous centuries-old Temple of the Warriors in Chichen Itza, Yucatan, they saw the fabulous Crown of the Andes, that masterpiece of the goldsmith's art from Colombia, a church relic studded with a priceless collection of giant emeralds. They saw the precious gems of Latin America displayed in settings worthy of their beauty. Emeralds from Colombia, sparkling diamonds from Brazil, home of the famous Vargas diamond. They saw the fair arcade, graceful archways disclosing pottery and glassware from our neighbor republics. Some of it made by hand, as it has been for centuries. Some of it by machine, products of the industries that are rapidly being developed. Every piece demonstrates the innate feeling for color and fine design that is so characteristic of all Latin American peoples. Here is one of the many sales clerks wearing a colorful costume from Mexico. The architecture here is typical of the northern sections of Latin America. Most of the pottery reflects the rich colors of these regions, and its decoration frequently adapts characteristic Indian motifs. This charming little toy, a horse carved and decorated in Mexico. This little farm scene was patiently carved in Guatemala. See each tiny detail done with infinite care. The whole thing is no larger than your hand. Stylized native plant forms decorate this Mexican pottery. Clear crystal and this deep blue glassware are from Brazil and Argentina. This is case glass, dark blue over the clear white, beautifully cut. It surpasses in beauty and quality the glass that we used to import from Europe. Visitors to the fair saw an amazing collection of blankets, soft, warm, hand-loomed. The same fine wool are woven into fine fabrics, dyed in a wide range of delicate colors in Argentina. And the beautiful silks, printed in 3 and 4 colors, manufactured on great modern power looms in Brazil. Soft, luxurious furs were shown. They knew the furs, fine nutrias, beautiful South American spotted cat, chinchilla. They didn't know that the pelts are native to Latin America. Folks were spellbound by the collection of rugs. They saw rugs from every country in Latin America. Hand-loomed, deep-tufted rugs in characteristic Indian patterns, exquisite soft-toned Aubusson types, beautiful serapes, soft scatter rugs in the natural undyed colors of the shorn wool, and fine cotton and rag rugs made on modern power looms. Rugs from Latin America for the interior of North American homes. And speaking of interiors, Americans are fast discovering the wines of the Americas and finding them to their taste. Here's a dry red wine from Chile. And here is champagne from Brazil. This red wine is from Argentina. And here's a basket any vintner might be proud of, all from the vineyards and distilleries of America. They saw a typical coffee plantation hut with a panorama view of a great coffee plantation, a finca, spreading out in the background. Coffee beans, symbol of an industry that's one of the bulwarks of Brazil's economy, source of the delicate flavor and piquant aroma with which half the world starts the day and finishes the evening meal. They bought alligator handbags from Argentina. They bought things made of leather, belts and boxes, wallets and compacts, well made and well designed. They bought huaraches, comfortable handmade shoes from Mexico and Guatemala and Cuba. Fiesta sandals, they called them. They found a wealth of new literature, books in Spanish, Portuguese, and English that tell about the Americas, about our neighbors we are just beginning to know. They bought phonograph records. They bought dolls, dolls dressed in native costumes from every Latin American republic. Latin American dolls for children of the United States. They bought hand-wrought tin, polished to a silver gleam. They bought bowls carved out of mahogany from Haiti, and wooden spoons and kitchenware made in Brazil. They bought the goods that Latin America has to sell. Money for merchandise, goodwill built on good trade relations. Every sale, a guarantee that the Americas mean business. Business that means friendship in the Western Hemisphere.
You're watching Sleepcore. Pleasant dreams.
Men suits the Bur-Mil. Good looking, too. Must tell Bob. Never seen so many beautiful things.
Yes, they are lovely, aren't they?
Haven't we met before?
It's quite possible. I've been here for some time.
Here's what I was looking for.
Oh, you'll find it in most of our finer blouses. The Bur-Mil label means so much to the shopper that better manufacturers are naturally eager to use it.
But this seems strange.
What do you mean?
Well, one of these blouses is $4, and the other one, which looks like the same material, is $10.
It is the same material.
But how?
Well, it's really very simple. You see, this $4 blouse made of Bur-Mil crepe does contain the same fabric as this $10 one. The difference in cost is due not to any difference in the quality of the crepe, but to more expensive trimmings, more expensive workmanship. You know, all the little things that run up costs. Of course, you'll find many different weaves in Bur-Mil fabrics, but no matter what the weave, the quality of any particular fabric is always the same, regardless of the price of the garment in which it's used.
Bur-Mil seems to be used in about everything. Do the stores like to show so many garments from one concern?
Oh, but they aren't from only one concern. There are literally hundreds of manufacturers who use Bur-Mil fabrics in their products, and Bur-Mil fabrics themselves are sold by many different converters. The fact that Bur-Mil fabrics and garments may be obtained from so many different sources is in itself a reason for the retailer's willingness to promote the Bur-Mil trademark.
Then a lot of different people might make a lot of different style blouses, but they would all be
made of Bur-Mil fabrics of one kind or another, and they would all carry this label.
You must think I'm terribly inquisitive, but I don't see how they make the label mean so much.
Well, we have a little booklet over here that tells the whole story of how the Bur-Mil quality control plan works. It was started because Burlington Mills realized that no one can judge a fabric just by looking at it.
Yes, that's certainly true. Sometimes the best-looking things don't wear at all.
So this little booklet explains how standardized weaving produces finer and stronger fabrics, and how controlled finishing gives better colors and a lovelier touch.
Such lovely colors. They're stunning.
And for a very good reason. You see, all these fabrics had to be tested many, many times before they were permitted to carry the Bur-Mil label.
Tests? What kind?
Well, for instance, these colors you were admiring. All colors in Bur-Mil fabrics are tested for fastness to light and to washing, as well as for their resistance to perspiration and certain other stains. And when it comes to shrinkage, Burlington conducts over 500 tests per month on lingerie fabrics alone.
My goodness, what a job.
And that's not all. There are tests for dry cleaning and hot pressing and resiliency and wrinkle resistance and other tests on vital characteristics such as tensile strength and seam slippage. And in addition to all these fabric tests which are made in the laboratory, Burlington is continually running actual wear tests on hundreds of garments.
My, that must cost them a lot. How can they afford it and still sell things so reasonably?
Well, because of the tremendous yardage output. Of course, the whole Bur-Mil plan of quality assurance would be impractical for a concern of lesser importance. But Burlington Mills are the world's largest manufacturers of rayon fabrics.
I dare say the world's finest. Are these Bur-Mil fabrics difficult to launder?
Not if you follow these simple directions. You just make a rich, lukewarm suds using a mild soap. Squeeze through the material repeatedly. Do not rub or wring. And rinse thoroughly in warm water. And roll them in a towel and remove the excess moisture. While still damp, press on the wrong side with a warm iron. Garments shape better if they're ironed with the grain or weave of the fabric and not across it.
Sounds almost too easy to be possible. Will they come out as beautifully as these?
Oh, of course. Just like new.
Are all Bur-Mil fabrics washable?
No, some of them should be dry cleaned. But the proper method of handling is indicated on the tag which accompanies each garment.
If we only had these now.
No, but we do.
Well, I mean, oh, dear.
Molly, be careful. Besides, we've barely time to catch the television show.
Television?
Did you say television?
Yes, I guess so.
Oh, of course. We're having a show this afternoon up in the Stratosphere room.
Thank you. I'd love to go.
Well, then you'll have to take the elevator. I'll be happy to show you the way.
Molly, you must hurry.
Well, I've got to go now, and thanks very much for everything. The future's been even more lovely than the past will be.
It certainly is. Come again, haven't you?
Thank you very much.
I mean, now she's got me doing it.
Right this way, Mrs. Brown.
Thank you. Excuse me, please. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I've never been to one of these before.
You mean a television show?
You know, like not calling on your next-door neighbor.
Of course. Well, it's just like watching the broadcast of a radio show.
Oh, fun. I've heard them. You see, my Uncle Charlie's boy, John, has a crystal set. Oh, I wish my husband could be here.
Quiet, everybody. We're going on the air in 1 minute.
Why, Bob, hello. Why, he doesn't even know me.
Should he?
Why, of course, he's my husband.
Good afternoon, friends of the television audience. This is Bob Brown, your master of ceremonies. Today it is my great privilege and pleasure to present to you one of the most attractive and popular women in her field, fashion expert, Miss Betty Finesse.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
You're quite welcome.
It's a pleasure to participate in this glamorous occasion brought to thousands of American homes through the magic of that most dramatic of modern wonders, television. And as a special treat today, we're going to take you behind the scenes for an exciting event that would thrill any girl. A fashion show for the bride.
Wouldn't it be wonderful to be a bride again?
The wedding gown you've always dreamed of, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
But you'll need more glamorous surroundings. Look. Oh, what a man. There you are. Go on. Walk up to the throne, Molly. Like a dream world, isn't it? As feminine and charming as a spray of bridal wreath. Yes, as long as there have been weddings, there have been trousseaux. They are linked together as inevitably as the poet's moon and June. And so today's shower will be lingerie fit for a bride. Look, it's showering slips. Beautiful creations by New Form, that any bride would love to own, or any bridesmaid for that matter. Yes, Molly, you'll know the thrill of faultless fit in this exquisite new form slip. The sleek, smooth mottled lines will make your figure and everything you wear look more glamorous. You see, that's because New Form's patented cut, 4 gores with alternating bias, gives you really perfect fit. Of course it feels wonderful. The fabric's Bur-Mil crepe, as long-wearing as it is lovely to look at. No wonder smart shoppers look for this label. These tailored New Form slips trimmed with smart faggoting are the undercover start to perfect grooming. If you've ever been guilty of pinning up the hem of your slip, you can throw away the pins forever. New Forms are designed in 2 lengths, regular and short, so you need never complain about a New Form slip showing beneath your dress. New Forms fit so superbly that even corseteers, those experts in figure flattery, give them their blessings, which is no more than you'll do. Remember the princess in your fairy tales? Well, these slips of fine Bur-Mil crepe, both luxuriously lace-trimmed, would please the haughtiest maiden. And the dainty New Form panties are just as well made and of the same fine fabric. And here's something important, Molly. A nylon faggoted seam to make New Forms as flawless inside as out. There'll be no unsightly raveling, no loose thread to spoil the picture when you wear New Forms. No wonder Molly's happy. This is the kind of trousseau to make any bride feel like a queen. New Form hasn't forgotten the little figure either. Every measurement is skillfully proportioned to give the small girl a trim, well-groomed look, plus a dash of glamour. I don't think these slips could fit better if they were made to order. No wonder New Form slips are popular. And speaking of popularity, stores sometimes find it hard to keep New Forms in stock, but they're well worth waiting for. Remember, little New Forms are made with the same patented cut and are designed for a size, not an age. Now look sharp, Molly, because here's something new under the spotlight. New Form's famous Can't Ride slip that has been designed with a very special cut. Made in regular and short sizes, New Form Can't Ride slips have a straight-cut draped skirt that won't ride or twist, and a bias-cut gored top that molds perfectly to your figure. As you know, fabric cut on the bias, like this, is elastic, while straight-cut fabric hangs perfectly, won't sag or stretch. Thus, in one elegant slip, New Form has combined the best features of each cut. Yes, there's no doubt New Form slips mean flattering smoothness, perfect fit under your loveliest gowns. And finally, we turn the spotlight on the bride's own choice. Exquisite white crepe lavishly trimmed with lace. What could be more beautiful or more appropriate under her going-away dress for a romantic honeymoon?
But where is the groom?
Yes, where is the groom?
Where's the groom?
Where's the groom? Where's the groom?
We want a groom.
We want a groom. We want a groom. Hi-ho, the merry-o. We want a groom. Any old groom will do. Any old groom will do. Hi-ho, the merry-o. Any old groom will do.
And so our television show comes to a happy ending.
Why must this lovely dream end? If only everything could be like this in 1920.
Molly, you've done it. You've broken your promise. So back you go to 1920. Back to reality far from this wonderful day of mine. But condemned forever to remember and dream. Dream of all these lovely things to come. And in dreams, remember. Remember, tomorrow always comes.
Molly. Molly.
Darling, when are we going on our honeymoon?
Honeymoon? We went 5 years ago.
Oh, yes, that's right. Darling, let's go on a second honeymoon. Dreams are getting better all the time.
Let's tap away.